watching you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wrestling with Savage, episode 65. We're going to be covering Smackdown and Rampage tonight. What the fuck's going on here? Where the fuck's this guy? Dave, you know this guy? Bring him on the stream?
It's Penta.
I don't know, man.
It's Penta?
Is that Penta? What's going on here?
Come on, man. You could have killed it right now. You could have had like a whole new debut right now. Could have had a new character. Is that Gilgy over there or is that Jay?
No, it's not Ghost. It's the man in the mask.
It's the man in the mask. Well, welcome, man in the mask.
Boy.
Welcome to Wrestling with Savage. It looks like this is the first time you're going to be on the show, man. How you doing tonight, man in the mask? What's going on?
I'm good, guys. Pleasure to meet you. I'm excited to do the show.
Yeah, first time. I guess you're covering for Jay, probably. That's probably how you got in here, I'm assuming, right? Jay's always up to no good.
Most likely.
Most likely. He's not answering questions. He's a heel, or are you a face? Are you a wrestler? Are you a manager? What are you?
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to give up my identity.
You don't want to give up your... I understand. All right. Well, we're going to... we want to know what you think of some of these matches coming up tonight. Dave, how you doing before we get into SmackDown that came to you live from the TD Garden? Stephanie McMahon was going to kick off SmackDown, so you knew something was cooking when you see her on TV, because we don't see her. I can't even remember the last time we really seen her on TV.
I didn't know what to expect after the news that broke today, so...
Yeah, no.
A lot of news broke today.
A lot of news broke today, and we're going to actually start with that before we get into SmackDown. We heard earlier today, before SmackDown started, I actually sent a couple of my friends a couple of pictures that, Vince McMahon tweeted out that he's retiring at, he's 73, I think. He can't, and it's time or something.
77.
77, Jesus Christ. Yeah, 77. Says it's time to retire. Great timing for him to retire, by the way. Just real fucking convenient. But, Vince McMahon has finally been pushed out. That's what has happened here. It just, on paper at least. In my opinion, humbly, I'm pretty sure one text or one phone call can change the course of a human being's career. I'm pretty strongly confident that he still has his grip real tight, considering who's running the show. I don't know if you've heard of his daughter, his seed, still running the show. Stephanie McMahon's still running the show. But we hear after this, listen to this, we hear Brock is gone. He's like, yo, if Vince isn't here, I don't need to be here. I'm out. It's all over the internet. All the trolls, all the marks, they're all sending out the pictures and talking about it and whispering. And, oh, man, we're thinking Goldberg's going to replace Brock Lesnar now at SummerSlam. What'd you think about this man in the mask?
It was surprising. I was kind of like that. They're kind of fucked. Like, what are you going to do now? You're going to build another main event with no story? I think we heard the Goldberg rumors and all that. And I just want to know, were we worked tonight? Like, was this?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, we were definitely worked because why not? They love to fuck with people, so they knew they could play on people's emotions with that, because that drastically changes the main event, especially since they've been building it for quite some time now. There's a lot on the line that night. But, Stephanie comes out and says earlier tonight, my father, Vince McMahon, retired. This is the company that he created and funded, and he wanted to make sure that in his retirement, he wanted to make sure, like, he got to thank all of you. Thank all the fans. And then, of course, actual chants broke out right away. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Chants breaking out. She says that's everyone that he wants to thank. It's, it's our crew, even Pat McAfee, she said, Michael Cole. This is the WWE Universe, and we are eternally grateful for all of you. And then more chants broke out. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. And now I think they did a good job of, like, picking the right side or corner or shot to stick that camera in, because the whole building definitely wasn't chanting "Thank you, Vince." I am sure there was a section that was booing hard. I heard some boos when she first started talking about Vince, and then all of a sudden you didn't hear any boos. You just hear cheers and "Thank you, Vince." So some crafty work there on the editing department, or the audio guys just realizing what's going on, and that they do this every week, obviously, so they're good at it. But what did you guys think of all this? Did you see this, Dave? Did you see this segment? You missed this part?
Actually, yeah, I did see the intro of SmackDown.
Okay.
I pretty much missed after the next match, I missed the rest of it.
So what are your general thoughts on just Vince retiring in general? Like,
Well, I was talking about it with my wife and kids, and the kids are finding it weird that I was all like in shock and all that, and like, I never thought that I would witness Vince not being in WWE. Like, I honestly didn't think I would be alive to see it. I mean, I am 43, I'm not old, but I didn't think Vince was gonna let go of WWE even after his death. So I'm a little shocked that he's retired, but at the same time I'm not, because of the whole scandal that's going on. So it's probably the right move for him. But man, it's gonna be really weird to get used to WWE without Vince McMahon. I know that he's gonna be there in the background that we don't hear about, but the fact that we have the idea that he's retired and more likely not gonna be involved as much as before, that's gonna take time to get used to.
Honestly, well, I'll get to my opinion in a moment, but Man in the Mask, what'd you think of just the general news of Vince retiring?
Yeah, I'm me and Dave are close in age, so I kind of figured the day would come, not now, maybe 15, 20 years from now, where it was like Vince McMahon has passed away. I mean, that was the way I thought I would see him not being involved with the company anymore. So it's not shocking with everything leading up to it that's happened recently with him in the news. But if you go before that, like pretend that didn't happen, him retiring, him stepping away, it's just wild.
I just take it as a shock to me, because it's like this guy has done so much shit over the last 40 years, good and bad, and I just never imagined that he would actually be able to be pushed out to this point. So yeah, it bothers me a little bit, because I'm a big Vince guy, and at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Vince McMahon, we wouldn't have any of the memories. Just forget wrestling and whatever. Wrestling would still be around, it would still be a thing, this and that, but we wouldn't have any of the memories that we have right now. The Stone Colds versus the Rocks, the Hogans versus the Macho Mans, the Chris Benoit's versus Eddie Guerrero's, all these WrestleMania moments, all these SummerSlam moments, Royal Rumble, all of it, the whole fucking shebang. Last 30, 40 years, your memory's wiped.
A lot of the younger viewers don't. They were born into WWE, and it's kind of all they know. Maybe you're old enough to remember WWE and WCW and ECW, but what the older generation knows is the territory days back in the day. And if you don't understand what Vince did to revolutionize the business, as far as just gobbling up every territory and turning them into a mass conglomerate, I mean, it's epic. The guy is.
Well, all he did was follow his father's work in the East Coast, and his dominance in the East Coast, and how he handled his superstars, and how he handled booking the biggest arena in the world, Madison Square Garden, decade after decade after decade, selling it out with the likes of Bruno Sammartino, Buddy Rogers, going back to the 60s, selling out MSG, putting on fucking shows, putting on fucking clinics, people believing that this shit is not just a show, that this is a real legitimate fight. And if you go back and watch footage from 50s, 60s, the earliest I think you can find is 1949 or something like that. But if you go watch back those matches, obviously they're not the most exciting matches in the fucking world, but these guys, like, they were like going at it half the time, man. You know what I mean? Like, just wrestling in the ring, trying to put each other down with whatever holds, moves. You know,
he had a vision that no one else had, and I mean, it started with WrestleMania 1. I mean, he dipped into personal finances so much that he was stretched thin. If WrestleMania didn't blow up and WWE didn't blow up, he was going to be done after WrestleMania 1. He was down to the mat with the money, but he saw the vision. He saw what it was going to be. Other people told him he was crazy, and just look at what happened.
100%. I don't think he was the only one with the vision. Obviously, he had the best vision, but I think he had the easiest pass to be able to make that happen, because look who your dad is. When your dad is the guy that's booking Andre the Giant around the world globally, representing him, making him in movies, making him TV shows, you know what I mean? Like, crazy shit this guy was doing. How is he not going to become successful? Like, having that kind of advantage, man.
He surpassed his father, like,
absolutely, tenfold. But like, I'm talking about being able to be born that guy. Like, he's the one out of the billions and billions of people on this planet. Vince McMahon Jr. is the one who was born under Vince McMahon Sr. and got to witness. Basically, his father wrote the book on how to recruit talent, how to book matches, how to work deals with arenas, how to work deals with newspapers, reporters, everything. Everything Vince does now, whether he admits it or not, is all baseline from what he witnessed firsthand with his father. You know what I mean? There's nothing better than experience. And just like Shane, we saw Vince and Shane grow up with wrestling. They go from commentator to booker to manager to eventually Vince being in-ring talent. You know what I mean? Doing matches. Like, he took it a step further. It's crazy. If you go Google and try to find a lot of the old school footage of Vince McMahon Sr., you can't find it. Like, these very rare clips. There's one clip in a tribute they do to him where he talks for a second about Andre the Giant or something. But, like, Vince has sealed. You know how much footage Vince McMahon has in his house, let's say? Personal footage of wrestling from the first video camera that recorded anything all the way till now. It probably has like 100,000 hours of wrestling footage that no one's ever seen before. Locked up. Because he doesn't want people, like, exposing it. I don't know. I've heard a lot of stories. It's devastating to me, man. I'm a big Vince guy, man. The fact that I'm not going to see him on TV anymore, and it's crazy because I just made a TikTok video the other day with Vince in the background, and I just said, hey, this is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to Vince McMahon, ever. So, and now that's so fucking true, because when are you going to see him? You're never going to have the chance to meet this guy, ever. Because he's never going to be at any of the shows. He's not traveling. Actually, maybe I could just go to his house. Maybe he's home every day. Imagine Dave, I just go ring his bell and I become his best friend. I know where he lives. Crazy house he has.
I know it's Greenwich.
You ever seen his house? You ever drove by his house?
No.
Wow. It's like a whole island, kind of like. It's on the coastline, has its own streets. Big complex.
It's in Greenwich, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that neighborhood is ridiculous.
Fucking crazy. All right, well, enough about Vince. Let's get into some bullshit right away. The Street Profits were coming through the crowd. Pretty fucking terrible. They go straight from Stephanie into Dawkins with a terrible promo using Kevin Garnett lines saying anything is possible. Theory comes out to kill the Profits. Says, no one cares about you guys. They boo the shit out of him. No one cares what you two are doing at SummerSlam because everyone here knows. Everyone here cares what I am doing. You guys all love me. I tell you every week. I'm going to take back my United States Championship. Then I'm going to cash in and become the new undisputed Universal Champion. And it does not matter if it's the Beast or if it's Roman Reigns. It ain't going to matter. What'd you think about Theory's, kicking off?
I mean, me and you have been on the same...
yeah, we love Theory.
Yeah, but we're all in on the stop overthinking this. He's telling you what he's going to do, and it's going to happen exactly the way he says it's going to happen.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Theory's in the ring clutch. Even tonight, I don't want to get into it right now, but his match is absolutely fucking wild. I mean, tonight, that match wasn't the greatest, but just a couple of seconds of his work in that ring tonight is enough to convince anyone to show you that's the future. See what that guy just did? See that strength, that power? Theory's that guy, and he definitely has that kind of shit. But I didn't like this whole segment because it just leads to another, you would think with Vince gone completely now, maybe we'd never see 3-on-3 matches ever again, but no. That's impossible on Raw or SmackDown. So more 6-man bullshit. This is going to be a 3-on-3 match later tonight with Madcap, the Usos, Street Profits, and Theory. Whoop the fucking do. The Usos then come out. They start talking shit. They were just basically going on and on saying people should keep the Tribal's chief name out of their mouth. I'm just sick of the Usos, right? You're on board with the Profits winning, right?
Yeah. I'll stick by my. I did not think they were going to win until the whole Theory thing came to be, and he won the briefcase, and we know he's going to cash in. So I'm going to stick by my prediction that the Bloodline gets decapitated all in the same night.
Yeah, I agree with that statement, man. But they were basically saying, "Why are you laughing? The only thing funny." Theory, who was laughing? I don't know. I can't even remember right now. Ha ha ha! What are you laughing at? This was a good line though. I just can't remember exactly who said it because it was like 3 hours ago. The only funny thing to me is that you and your wife are walking out SummerSlam with no titles. Ha ha ha! That was Theory, right? That was a great line. He killed it with that fucking line. I really like that, man. Then, of course, the fight breaks out. We see the Profits and the Usos locked up. Now we see Theory attacking Dawkins. Now we see Madcap Moss comes out, cleans house. And like I said, Vince gone. We're still going to get the 3-on-3 match later tonight. Now we see Cole and Pat on commentary. Pat keep doing that pencil thing. He just kept doing, I don't know, he was kind of doing it a little too much tonight, but he killed it later tonight too, which we'll get into in a second. Then they announced to us there's going to be Ludwig versus Shinsuke Nakamura, which is going to be like a, did I just say Shinsuke versus Nakamura? Wow. Damn, that was some good shit tonight, huh? Ludwig.
Dude, I'll take that match all day long.
Yo, that would be a good match. Him just fighting himself with a fucking mirror or something. But yo, Ludwig, how impressive was he tonight to you?
I was actually excited to see him go at it with him. I said, all right, this is going to be a test for this guy because I haven't seen it.
Like you knew it was going to be more of a match than the last time.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah. And it delivered. It delivered.
Yeah, Kaiser's really impressive. He started the match very aggressive, now choking the life out of Nakamura in the corner with his foot. Gunther was liking all of this. Nice running, leaping uppercut. Cole messed up on the commentary. Ludwig looks in phenomenal shape, now applying the rear chin lock, followed by a few shots. Now the Irish whip and Nakamura with the kick to the face in the corner. Shinsuke with multiple kicks and a snapmare knee drop to the throat, cover and a kick out. Now Nakamura with smooth vibrations in the corner. Ludwig not having it tells him now, gives him a slap, a nice suplex, and an even nicer running knee. Cover, near fall. Ludwig quick with the German snap suplex. Then we get another cover. Shinsuke kicking out. Nakamura dodges. Ludwig lands a kick to the back of the head. Lands a knee. Ludwig now to the outside. Nakamura goes for the kick to the face, but Ludwig stops him. Now sends him into the steel steps. Back from break, we see the enziguri from Shinsuke Nakamura with a very nice sliding knee to the face. Has Ludwig on the ropes, trapped, does that beautiful German sliding suplex that I love. Out here looking like, a character from Mortal Kombat, just doing these crazy fucking sliding moves. Just, looking really cool, looking real established. You know what I mean? Okay, Dave is back. Dave, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, man. What's going on?
What the hell, yo?
I don't
know.
But...
Earlier when y'all were talking about Vince, I was trying to talk and y'all wouldn't respond. I was like, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, your shit probably froze, but welcome back to the show. It's funny, we just had 5 people watching us, and then Dave comes in like the Black Death. Just fucking, we go to 1. Whoever the one person in here is left, man, we love you, man. You're always here. You love this shit. Shinsuke now with 2 kicks. Misses the first one, lands the second. Ludwig down, now setting up for the Kinshasa. But now we see Gunther on the apron. Now the ref misses the right hand from Gunther, setting up Ludwig to hit the very deep DDT, which I'm pretty sure you love that shit, Gilch.
Yep.
You're a fan of the 1, 2, 3. What are you grading that match? I gave it a 3.5. I thought it was a great match until the interference. Ludwig was very impressive. Nakamura, very impressive. And we see Gunther then making Ludwig put his arms down. He kept saying, Stein, Steel, Stein, Stein. Then he gives Ludwig a pat on the shoulder. And then hits him with a nasty-ass fucking shot, man. Fucking nasty.
Those chops, man. This shit is like... It echoes through the arena with those chops.
Yo, I want to go chop for chop with Gunther. Dave, you know I can take his chop, bro. Come on now.
He chops, bro.
What?
I don't know if you're gonna be able to take many of them at least. You'll probably take them, but not many of them.
What? Yo, do you think he's gonna be able to take my chop, bro? Come on now. He's getting bodied, bro. All right, maybe
I don't know, bro.
Fuck, that would hurt though. Damn, Gunther.
Those chops are
Gunther,
like serious.
man. Yeah,
man.
maybe even I'm scared now. I guess I'm old, man. Fucking Gunther. I'll take one though. I'll take one. I can't take more than that. That would be risking my life.
I actually saw that match though.
Did you like it? Would you grade it?
I didn't like the end of the match, obviously, but it made up for the story, and I knew he was gonna chop him. I was just waiting for it. I was like, come on, it's common sense because he wants him to win on his own. He had to cheat for him, so I knew it was coming. It's just I like the way he set it up because like, don't worry, buddy, you're good. You're good. Wham! Hit him with that chop out of nowhere. That shit was great.
Yeah,
So I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So if you include that in it, I give it like a 3.5.
Yeah, you're right. Gilch, how about you? What are you rating it? Oh, I called you Gilch. Oh no, I revealed his identity. Oh fuck.
Gil's not with us tonight.
Gilch isn't here.
You pulled his mask, you asshole. I told you about that.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go 3.5. The ending a little bit. The ending kind of prevented like me giving it 4 stars, even though we kind of knew how it was gonna end. 3.5.
Yep, I agree with that. Yeah, same fucking shit, man. Then we're gonna see a face-off between Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey. We get a video of Liv cashing in on an injured Ronda at Money in the Bank. The Miracle Kid. God damn it, Cole! Can you stop calling her that? Kayla Braxton says, "Please welcome Liv Morgan, who is wearing gloves, some kind of rings or some shit." Ronda says, "Kayla, cute dress, but get the fuck off. I like you, Liv. You are a breath of fresh air. But I'm going to beat you at SummerSlam because, let's be honest, you're Liv Morgan and I'm Ronda Rousey. And when I beat you, I expect you to shake my hand like I shook yours." And then, of course, Liv has something to say, right? Because she's the champion. Says, "I can't stand here and look you in your eyes and say I'm going to beat you. But I can look into your soul and tell you I'm going to beat you." I thought this was bad. Like, this was just bad. She won't look her in the eyes, but she can look her in the soul. Because she needs it more. She wants it more. And then she goes on to say, "When I beat you at SummerSlam, I'll make sure to shake your hand." And then Ronda responds, "That's why everyone loves you, Liv. You've got more passion than anyone in this locker room, except me." I actually like this promo from Ronda. Because this was a live promo, and she kept it short, she kept it sweet, and she made everything sound very believable. She just told her the truth. I'm Ronda, you're Liv. Basically saying, I'm good, and you're not. You're going to lose. I liked it a little bit, actually, because if it leads to Liv losing, which I know it's not, because I think Natty's going to get involved. I'm surprised we didn't see her tonight. I don't know. What do you guys think, Dave or Man in the Mask? Anybody just jump in?
I didn't see it. I left right when they were going to commercials and they showed them getting ready. So I'm kind of glad I missed it because I knew it was going to be terrible. Just looking at it, just them setting up was terrible. Like,
Yeah, so.
you see, what's her name?
Yo, what does that laughing? Just see this guy in the mouse. He's dedicated. He's still wearing it.
You see Morgan.
It's
come
96
on, she's all,
degrees
like,
outside
smiling and
right
stuff like that.
Huh?
It just, I knew it was gonna be bad, so I was glad we left when we did.
Yeah, I don't know. They need to get Liv off TV completely, in my opinion. I think they should fire her immediately.
I don't know about fire her.
Yeah, I don't
But
care.
she's definitely not championship
Dude,
material.
it's
She don't
Botch
have
Fest
that
City,
attitude.
bro. This entire year, I think, is the worst year of her career, in my opinion. Because I've seen her wrestle in the past, and she never used to make mistakes the way she's making them this year on TV. Let me be honest with you. When she was wrestling with Ruby Soho, with the Riot Squad, she was putting on pretty good matches. Actually, taking nice bumps, taking nice spots. This year, I can, point out, like,
Maybe it's the pressure, maybe. She can't handle the pressure, probably.
either way, bro, she messed up major spots in major matches all over the place this year. More than I've ever seen in her career, to be honest with you. Like, so much, so fast. Like, she might have a botch, but then she'll go, like, 6 months and be good. this year alone, she has like 5 or 7 like severe, like just nasty looking spots. Botchamania kind of shit. She's all over Botchamania.
Honestly, I don't pay attention to her matches like that to notice.
Oh, that's my job.
I'm just being honest.
That's my. Oh, I'm done with her. I'm done with Liv. Anybody have anything to say about Ronda or Liv? Or we're moving on? Yeah, okay. There we go. We get the best night of all time, man. This was the greatest moment in the history of SmackDown. I'm not lying to you. It made me so happy. Like, I was thinking, wow, Pat McAfee, he looks so happy right now. He has the best life, has the best job. And then Corbin just kicks the fucking shit out of him, man. The fucking hard body kick right to the chest, I think, man. Oh, man. Pat was so... Yeah, here it is. I'll read it now. Pat kicked so hard in the chest off the commentary table. Corbin now takes his fucking head, smashes it nice and hard off of the table, throws him in the barricade. What a sneak attack, man. What, do you understand what I'm telling you, dude? Do you know what a sneak attack is? Do you know how severe a sneak attack is? You ever played a game and then you caught the sneak attack on the boss, take away half his life? This was the sneak attack, son. Nasty. I didn't see it coming, did you? Did you see this, Dave?
No, I didn't see this.
Wow.
I left it.
Gilch?
I'm actually trying to look for it
Gilch?
right now to see if I see it.
I'm going to start calling you the Punisher. Yo.
I saw
Here it is.
pieces of it.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's what we could do, Dave. We can get your live reaction of watching it. Like, that's perfect. It's maybe good that you don't watch SmackDown, because then we can get more footage for the show.
Well, I'm searching for it now because I got to record it. I think I found it.
Come on, man. Let's go.
It's right after the Morgan stupid.
Yeah, right after the
promo.
Morgan. You see Pat get kicked so
here it
hard
is.
in the
Yeah.
chest off the commentary table. Obviously, they're going to set this up. What good shit this was. Gorgeous sneak attack, and Cole is livid for his partner. Now, Pat chasing down Corbin. We see both men backstage. They're going at it as the officials are trying to break it up. They're trying to hype up the match at SummerSlam. There was a big ass. He calls him, McAfee's like, you big ass, ugly, herpes looking head. When this foot hits your mouth, you will be going to sleep. I'll see you in Nashville, bitch. Can't believe he actually calls Michael Cole the GOAT, though. Other than that, this was a 5-star promo. I'm not going to go word for word what he said. You guys should all just look it up on YouTube. But this was a beautiful promo by Pat that just killed it on the spot live. Like, nice, beautiful 1 minute, 2 minute promo, whatever it was. Killed it. No mistakes, no stutters. Superstar. Certified. 5-star promo, in my opinion. What do you think, Man in the Mask?
It was all right.
You think it's alright?
It was like,
You didn't like it. Okay. That's cool. I thought it was cool because he did it on the spot after that whole little segment.
Wait,
Like-
they fight in the back too? What the heck?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did. What did you think about that you saw that now? I know you didn't hear the promo, but what did you think about the kick?
Well, the kick looked funny because it kind of looked like he first planted it on his chest and then pushed him.
Nah,
And
he
it was
kicked-
funny. Michael Cole's reaction was funny.
I think he kicked the shit out of him. It was great. I loved it. I just loved it because it was a surprise.
The way I saw it, it looked like he put his foot on him and then kicked him.
Maybe, but
But-
I still enjoyed it because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
was
trying to
funny
hype up-
'cause, I think
I'm trying to
Michael
hype up
Cole's
Corbin,
reaction
man. I'm a
made
Corbin guy.
Made it funnier because Michael Cole is like, yeah, you know, oh my god, and then he comes out of nowhere and kicks him. So I think that was the funnier part of it.
Well, we're going to have a new segment here on Wrestling with Savage. New segment called Even More Shit. And in this segment, we're going to cover the next segment that's called Even More Shit. And that's what this is, Even More Shit. Even more shit, guys. You guys ready for even more shit? Everybody's ready? Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods of the New Day are going to be on commentary. Okay? We're going to get the video package of the New Day and the Viking Raiders. You don't deserve this shirt, Michael Cole. You know, I don't know why, but the New Day were like pretty harsh on Michael Cole tonight on commentary. They were kind of herbing him on commentary. And not only that, they were hogging commentary. Again, poor Pat McAfee could barely get a fucking word in between Kofi and Xavier, who were just like diarrhea on the fucking microphone. And then we're going to get a match between the Viking Raiders versus Jinder Mahal and Shanky, with, of course, the New Day on commentary. So you know this is going to be bad. Right away, I'm giving this a 0-star shit show. And this was the even more shit moment of the night. Man in the Mask, what'd you think of this? Do you think it was shit?
Shit.
There was one spot that was actually impressive. I think Ivar, when he did the jumping drop down bomb on Jinder, like he just jumped over him and then like sat on him. He got pretty up there for a guy that size. That was actually impressive. I'll give that guy a little credit because he's like 300 pounds. And my man jumped over fucking Jinder's shoulders and then like did like, you know how Mario jumps on those little fucking mushrooms and squashes them with his butt? You know what I'm talking about, Dave? He did a Super Mario move on this guy. He squashed him like a Koopa Trooper.
Oh my gosh.
Ivar from the Viking Waiters. You need to keep doing that move. That's your move. That should be your thing. Do it off the top rope. Wow. Impressive. But nonetheless, this was a 0-star shit show, and that's been even more shit with Savage. Next.
Wow.
Are you guys ready for the next? We're going to get a segment between Adam Pearce saying Corbin is gone, but then, of course, Lacey Evans is going to be walking out. He's having a conversation, you know? And then we're going to see Sonya come there, and she's going to have a match later in the night between her and Raquel Rodriguez, which we'll get into in a little bit. Then we're going to get a segment. Bruising Brutes talking shit. Says he has to be here with these fake Celtic Scottish people in Boston. Complains about Drew's sword. Says the match won't happen until that sword is banned from the ringside. Says he should be called McMenace. Here comes Drew to the ring, sword in hand. The Scottish Warrior is here. Drew says we have a chance to main event an arena at the castle for the first time in 30 years. We need a new champion. We have one here that doesn't fucking do anything. He shows up whenever the fuck he wants. He's a piece of shit. The other option's a piece of shit. We need a new fucking champion. We need a champion like me. Drew fucking McIntyre, right? Somebody. We need a new champion. Don't you understand? You used to have balls, Sheamus. Sheamus, what happened to your balls? You used to be entertaining. You used to come down to the ring and want to fight. Now you come down to the ring and you want to fucking pull up your skirt and hide because you're a little bitch. Basically, he's going in on him, trying to make him feel bad. Sheamus says, what you just said gave me goosebumps. I know for a fact I know I'm better than you. And if you want to fight right now in Boston, Sheamus says, you're going to get it. Just not tonight. Samish piece of shit. Trying to hype. I was getting hyped for a second. These two big idiots are going to have another match. Great. See them beat the shit out of each other. But no, we don't get that. Match. Yeah, of course. They're pros. Sheamus and I have no problem with either one of them having a match. But instead, Sheamus, did you see this segment, Dave?
No.
So basically, Sheamus was complaining, wants Drew to have the sword banned from ringside. And they're going to have a match next week on Smackdown. First time in WWE history. This is a history-making moment. A shillelagh match. With these, like, you know, Scottish canes.
Wait,
he had, there was a big, exactly, yeah. He had a green, Sheamus had a big green table in the middle of the ring. And then he unveiled it. And there was, like, a nice variety of a bunch of fucking, like, good-looking canes. And, you know, I said, how about you? How about now, Drew? Do you have the balls? And Drew's like, if this is what it takes, then yes, I have the balls. But then he does his pyro, and that's it. He's the Kane guy now. I don't think we're ever going to see Kane in the WWE ever again now. Like, he's stolen his entrance.
Oh,
they're not going to do two of those. There's only one guy that gets the 4 pyro. It was Kane. Now it's Drew. That's it. This is so basically their match is going to determine who's going to face the winner at Clash. The undisputed champion at the time, whoever it is, will face them at the Clash at the Castle. So my question is, do you guys actually see Sheamus maybe winning this?
No.
No way, right? No way.
No, WWE pretty much gave it away already, so it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, they're pushing Drew through the fucking roof. I mean, they really are. So we know that's, you know, coming down. McIntyre actually chops one of the shillelaghs in half with his fucking sword to end the segment.
That was cool.
Yeah. Then he gets his cane pyro and we go to break, you know.
That sounds better than cutting the ropes like that.
Yeah, for sure. Then we got a promo from the Usos talking about the Prophet's going to get this work tonight. And if that boy Theory say another word about the tribal chief, and then Heyman comes in and says, whoa. Let me get this straight. You want Theory out? You know, what's wrong with you guys? You want a 2-on-3 tonight? You have a 3-on-3. You exploit theory. You use theory. After you win, when you win, then you beat the shit out of him. You stupid fucks. Basically, is that what the whole Heyman said? You know, in a nice way. You wait till you get the win, and then you fuck him up. We're going to get a new show called WWE Rivals. The first episode's going to be Stone Cold versus The Rock. I believe it's going to air on Sunday. Looks interesting.
Maybe you're watching that.
Pat mentions that rivalry shaped the human I am today.
Who said that?
Pat McAfee.
Oh.
You know, but that just gives more credit to Vince McMahon. Because without Vince McMahon, that memory doesn't exist. We're talking like Back to the Future kind of shit here. If you can go back in time and you just remove Vince McMahon from history, we don't get Hulkamania, you don't get The Rock, you don't get Stone Cold, you definitely don't get The Undertaker. Just saying, guys.
Back to the Future, yeah.
All right? Even Jesus Christ himself, I believe he I don't know if he did it with any of them, but I believe from the stories I've heard, he walked with the prostitutes. He walked with the hoes, like the Godfather. You didn't know this, Dave? He used to help these people. You know.
Well, he helps everybody, so it doesn't matter.
But maybe he was a pimp.
Oh, boy.
We don't know.
No, I'm not talking about that.
I'm not going there yet. The point is, Vince McMahon signed and paid a lot of money to get away with his fucking problems. And this is America, goddammit. If you can't pay for your problems to go away, then what the fuck is the point of living here? Oh, man. Well, anyway, now, whoop-de-fucking-do. We're going to get a match right now between Aaliyah versus Lacey Evans. Does anybody care?
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Does anybody care about Aaliyah versus Lacey Evans? Lacey's getting booed out of the ring, says Boston was funded by legitimate good people like me. It's no wonder Tom Brady left this pathetic dump of a place. I've accomplished more today from the time I woke up to the time I'm here today than you guys have all year. I know it's a tough pill to swallow looking at kids right now. They're all asking their mamas what they accomplished. And you know what they accomplished? Nothing. They accomplished nothing because you're all losers and I'm better than you. She kept going on. In fact, you should all get a pen and paper, take notes. There's not a single person in this building who could walk a mile in my shoes because I'm better than every single one of you. Now Aaliyah says she tries to, grab her, Lacey's like, get her back, hits her with a woman's right, knocks her the fuck out. She basically told her before she knocked her out, I'll take care of you in a minute when I get these nasties to give me some respect that I deserve. Woman's right. Aaliyah goes down. The segment is over. 1-star shit show. 1-star shit show. I give it a 1 star because the woman's right was still nice.
Generous.
1-star shit show. I still think Lacey Evans is a star. And if she's going to go full super heel, I'm fine with it.
Sucks, dude.
Well,
she sucks. Man.
But look how they're booking her, man. They're not letting her just go in the ring. Maybe she's still injured or something. I don't know what, the fuck.
I don't know, but I don't like anything about her. I don't like her ring ability. I don't like how she talks. I don't like her attitude. I don't like anything about her.
Yeah. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's what they're going for. They want you to hate her right now. They're flipping the switch all the way. So we'll see what happens with all this. Maybe something good will come. I know. This is what I'm trying to say. I've seen that she can go in the ring. Like I've seen her compete with Charlotte Flair. She kept up with Flair at a couple of pay-per-views. And you don't keep up with the GOAT of women's wrestling unless you're pretty good yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. And if you don't remember the matches I'm talking about, I'm sure Gilch is thinking now, what way I think he's right. I think I've seen those matches. She actually went, with the best women's wrestler in the world and put on a good fucking pay-per-view match. Not once, not twice. All right. Yeah. She sucks. Yeah, fuck her. Fuck her.
Does.
Who gives a shit?
Sucks.
Who gives a shit? 1-star shit show. But do you know what's next? I bet you're not ready for what's next. Double J. Jeff Jarrett.
He came out?
WWE Hall of Famer. Having an interview. Shows up. Why do you think Adam Pearce chose me to be the special ref? Says it's an honor to be special guest ref. The support is overwhelming. Nowadays, everyone wants a piece of Double J. Profits have offered me everything under the sun. And, basically he's trying to instigate that the Profits have been trying to bribe him. And he says he got the job because, he just turns it all down. This is the biggest, he also goes on to say this is the biggest tag team match in the history of WWE. In my opinion, I thought that was like a dumb statement to say. I don't think it's the biggest tag team match in the history of the WWE, but whatever. I guess for titles, I guess. They needed someone who wouldn't be swayed, intimidated, and someone that would call it right down the middle and let the very best tag team win. And that man is me, Double J Jeff Jarrett. Ain't I great?
Oh, Lordy.
Man in the Mask, what do you like about Double J? Or do you hate Double J? Are you a Double J guy?
I've always liked Double J, but I don't get this. I don't
It's really out of the blue. It's probably the most out of the blue moment of the year.
Fair, yeah.
That is true. Because when they announced it the first time, I was like, what?
If you look online, you can't even find WWE action figures of Jeff Jarrett. And that just goes to tell you the relationship they had was shit for the last 20 years. Because if one thing WWE loves to do is make money off people that are legends in the business, right? He's a legend. He was part of their roster. They never even released one Elite collection, Mattel collection, Hasbro's, LGN. I mean, all these different companies. Not one Jeff Jarrett figure. Because they didn't want him making any money. They hated him so fucking much.
He left. He wanted to do other shows.
Yeah, I know, but he was competition. He started Global Force. He was an
That's
Impact.
probably why.
Yeah, but a lot of other guys have done that, and the merch never stopped. Anybody for anybody. Not all the Hall.
The Cody stuff didn't keep going out with WWE. They should stop.
It stopped production, but they were making it. He wasn't a legend though. We're not talking about we're talking about legends though.
I guess.
Legends, like, okay, Hulk Hogan was in Impact.
I think
Hulk
Vince
Hogan
took it a little more personal with
Hulk
Jeff.
Hogan, whatever. Let's not even get into it. We're gonna go for like 2 hours with this bullshit. Bottom line is, they make figures for people that they can make money off of. End of fucking story. If they can make a figure and make money off your ass, they will. By the way, I bought a figure today. I paid. You know what? I broke down and I ended up. I told my baby. I said, "Listen, baby, I was supposed to pay $70 for a figure today." But some bot cocksucker, piece of shit, scumbag, motherfucker. And if you're a bot and you're not scared, leave me your address in the chat. I'd love to come pay you a fucking visit. Steal your bot and beat the shit out of you. You cocksucker. It's not fair that every time I want to buy something, it's gone. Unless they tell me I'm in the queue. You're in the queue. 6 people ahead of you. And then by the time you get to your queue, big red letters saying sold out. Go fuck yourself.
Damn, so what is people buying multiples?
Oh, well, people have been doing this with every product known to man. From PS5s to fucking limited edition.
Like those type of things?
Scalpers, bro. Nah, man, they have the most advanced fucking shit you can. Whatever. Anyway, bottom line is, I couldn't get it for $70, and I had to pay $180 for the no holds bar.
Double. Oof. Fucking bullshit.
Tough pull. And I'm gonna open the fucking thing too. That's what even hurts me even worse.
And that was only one figure?
2. No, it's the box set. It comes in like a big fucking VHS sized box of the fucking movie. Looks sick.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like it's a good investment. If I don't open it and I get Hogan to sign that fucking thing, that's an investment right there. That'll be worth $1,000 easy if you keep it sealed and get it signed. Too bad Zeus can't sign it. That would be great. But you know who you could get to sign it? You could get Vince to sign that thing. Because he directed it. He was one of the directors. He's in the credits.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He's in the fucking credits, man. Well, did you guys... by the way, I'm going to go to Man in the Mask first. What did you think of Maxine Dupree?
I just feel like... everything I hear lately on SmackDown, it was okay.
You're not impressed?
Mm-mm.
Not impressed at all. Do we know who she is, or is she a rando?
I I was kind of staring at her hard. I'm like, do I know this girl from somewhere? But did not look familiar.
Yeah, I didn't know. She basically came out with Mansoor and Mansoor, who were looking extra guilty tonight. Just, I don't know what they were. The looks they had on their face were like pretty funny. Like their facials are funny. Next week they're going to present to us the Maximum Male Models Beachwear collection, and you see summer is hot, but the Maximum Male Models continue to beat the heat by titillating the juices of your guilty pleasures, and Maxine Dupree. Yeah. Next week it's official. What's up?
I got her identity. It's NXT star Sophia Cromwell.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I know who that is. That I've seen her a couple of times. All right.
The guy, the other guy was wearing makeup. What's up with that?
Yeah, bro. It was crazy tonight. They were going hard, man. They were going fucking hard to be like whatever the fuck over the edge. They're trying to. I think they're gonna try to take a gold dust approach to this pretty soon. Like some wild shit they're gonna do.
Wow.
Oh man. Next week they tell us it's official, Lacey versus Aaliyah, and then next week New Day versus Viking Raiders, and then Cole says it's weird. He says New Day versus Viking Raiders, but then he says it's going to be a 1-on-1. So I don't know. Also, I didn't go over the Raquel versus Sonya match. Sonya actually was really good in this match, much better than Raquel in my opinion. She worked the ring, did a lot of spots, did a lot of moves. She made it look believable that she could actually beat up on someone that was that bigger than her because she looks like a legitimate fighter. But at the end, Raquel was too strong and got her with a Tahina bomb, and she picked up the 1, 2, fucking 3. And then we're going to go into the six-man bullshit that started off the night after Stephanie came out, and then it's going to end the fucking night. Six-man bullshit, like I said, Usos in Theory versus Profits and Madcap Moss. Does anybody have any comments on Raquel and Aaliyah before we go on to this six-man bullshit? Man in the Mask, did you see the match?
So I don't want. Obviously don't watch NXT on a regular basis. I try and catch it when I can. But what am I missing that makes Raquel Rodriguez popular? I mean, aside from her being big,
just that she's a beast. She's like the Kevin Nash of women is how I would describe her.
Fair.
But better than Kevin Nash. Who's a better? Like that? Maybe the Psycho Sid of the women's division. Just big, bad, strong. Makes everything look good. Well, in NXT she did. In WWE, it looks like she's a little scared against some of the bigger stars. Like she doesn't want to hurt anybody. But that's just me. That's just a note. But I still think she's very talented, and I think she is going to be a future women's champion, without a doubt, in my mind. Just because that's it's she has the size, she has the power. I could see her having a nice feud with Ronda Rousey that looks believable. I mean, look at the match we had between them the first time, right? That was sick. Remember that? We were going. I think everybody was hyped about that match when that happened. Yeah. Anyway, Usos in Theory versus Profits. Madcap Moss. After a small scramble, Montez steals the briefcase from Theory as we go to break. Back from break, we see Theory get tagged in by Jay, and now he's stomping a mud hole in Madcap's chest. Now shoulder thrust into the corner, snapmare, high jumping stop, a cover, and a kick out from Moss. Now we get an arm submission and his own hammer and anvil strikes. I liked how he's stealing Moxley's hammer and anvil strikes, sending a message. This is my shit now, and I'm doing it on the big stage, you little fucking bitch. Yeah, I'm Theory, and I'm better than you, and you fucking know it. I liked it. It sends a strong fucking message. Because I don't think I've ever seen him do the hammer and anvil shots. Am I wrong? Have you guys ever seen Theory do hammer and anvil shots before?
No, not that I can think of.
Not once, right? He's been wrestling for a minute now. So he has been watching. To me, that is a sign that he is 100% watching AEW. Because who is the champion of AEW? Moxley. And what does Moxley do? He does those stupid hammer and anvil shots all the fucking time. He did it tonight on Smackdown. I liked it. Now we get attacked to Jimmy Uso, Theory, and everybody. Actually, the Usos and Theory were working really well together. Good triple team in the corner. We get a choke from Theory and a kick from Jay. Now attack to Jay. Really tough night for Boston, by the way. During this match, Pat McAfee goes on to say that the Blue Jays are winning 23-5 against the Boston Red Sox, and this is just going to end up being a terrible night for Boston. Matt Cap is the tag to Dawkins, who is now in with a leapfrog and a flying shoulder tackle to Jay. His stupid spinning elbow, shitty Inseguri. Now Jay with a kick to the midsection and a slap to the mouth. Tag to Ford, who goes to the top rope and lands a high-ass cross body, cover, and a kick out. Ford with 3 kicks, sending Jay in the corner. Now Ford takes down both Usos with some flippity floppity and a kick to Theory. Now Jay with a hard shot, sending Ford to the announce table. Now Jimmy sends Ford in the timekeeper's area as we go to break. Back from break, Moss with a hot tag, cleaning house. Huge fallaway slam, sending Theory fly. He just sending him fly. He was gone. Huge spear to Jimmy. Now Jay gets sent over the top rope. Jay goes for the super kick, but countered by Madcap with a spine buster, cover, and a kick out. Beautiful spine buster, by the way. Jimmy with a super kick to Moss, cover, and a kick out. Pat brings up Goldberg, which I thought was interesting, that Pat would bring up Goldberg at a time like this, and said that Madcap reminds him of a Goldberg. I thought this was very interesting. I was like, oh my God, maybe it's true. Why else are they saying his fucking name? They fucked with us. Pat McAfee fucked with us. And in my opinion, I think that was Vince McMahon in Pat McAfee's microphone via technology called Bluetooth fucking connections that nobody fucking knows about. Suck my ass, anybody who thinks Vince McMahon doesn't have a fucking pulse on the show. Because that was a Vince McMahon play if I've ever fucking seen one, man. With that fucking commentary right now. He's the one that leaked it. I'm retiring. Brock's leaving. Goldberg's this. That was all fucking Vincent Kennedy McMahon just being a fucking genius. And I'm going to get back into Vince again because Vince is a fucking god. And if anything, this could be the giant fucking work of fucking works. You don't know what the fuck this man's going to do at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you fucking think you know. But one thing I can guarantee is this. You have no idea what Vince McMahon is going to do next. And that, my friends, is a fucking fact of life. He has fucking killed himself on live TV. He's done everything. I mean, what a fucking beast. You should all get down on your hands and knees and thank God that he was alive and born and did the work he did to provide us with thousands upon tens of thousands of hours of never-ending content and memories that you will remember until your stupid ass gets dementia or until you fucking die. That's all I got to say about that. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but I have to go off of my boy Vince, man. Because Vinnie Mac, that's my boy. Oh shit! It's taking off the mask.
Got the mask off.
The mask is off.
Got the mask off for that one.
I don't know how these luchadors wrestle in these things. I had this thing on for 40 minutes. I'm sweating like crazy.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, so I never wear my rain mask. I have it in my closet.
Right? I'm like dying for a drink of water right now.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This match was fly though, man.
Not for nothing, but it was true. Boston got waxed. It was 28-5.
28-5. Goddamn it. Jimmy goes for the tag with Theory. Jumps off. He shows his briefcase. He goes to walk away, but walks into a super kick from Jay. Uso. Now we see the Usos super kick Theory. Ford takes out everyone except Theory, who dodges it. Now back in the ring. It's Moss and Theory with the figure 4 suplex, dubbed by Pat. And very good strength on like maybe the best neck breaker I've ever seen in my life, and by far Theory has the best neck breaker in the business today. You're looking at your next champion, by the way. Theory with a huge shoulder block on Theory. I'm so sorry. Theory with a huge shoulder block on Moss, and now another shoulder block. No, wow, I'm really fucking up tonight. God damn, Moss with the huge shoulder block on Theory. Another huge shoulder block. Then Theory gets sick of it, uses the briefcase to smash Moss in the head, and now Theory just beating down on Madcap Moss with a briefcase as the Profits and Moss pick up the win via disqualification. It's funny, everybody else is just gone. All of a sudden, here comes the beast, Brock Lesnar. Now, a big F5 to Theory. Brock beating Theory's ass, just fucking killing him. He's just killing him. He's just fucking killing him. You know, picks up the briefcase, beats the shit out of him with it, picks him up, F5s him on the briefcase, end of the show. What did you guys got, Gilch, now that you're here? I guess the man in the mask is hot and he's gone. So, what did you think of Brock's final moment?
If I was about 98% sure that Theory's going to cash in and win the title, after that segment, I'm 99.9% sure.
Oh, 100. Yeah, I'm 100 billion. I made a bet the other day at the deli with a guy. I told him he doesn't think Theory's going to, win, cash in. I said $500 right now. I guarantee you you want to bet? He was thinking about it too. But he ain't going to take that bet. Because I'm that confident that Theory's walking out. And if not, oh well, I lose some money. Hope they fucking do. That's what I do anyway.
Unless without Vince, we get a huge U-turn with this kid. Who knows?
So, Dave, now that you heard what happened on SmackDown, what do you think about the Beast's work tonight?
Well, I'll be one of the people that believed a little bit about the Brock story.
They got you.
So we got work.
I am
They got me
surprised.
too.
Even before you guys started talking about it, I was forwarding and I saw Brock. I was like, "What the fuck? Brock was there."
Yep.
So I was surprised by it. I'm actually happy about that because they don't surprise me very much. So
Yeah, Brock ends up staying. Obviously, they said that he was going to be leaving. He was going to be leaving WWE or not being there because if there's no Vince, there's no Brock. Blah blah blah. And I could buy that actually. And they got my stupid ass real good too. But at the end of the day, Brock stays. Triple H and Stephanie either got him to stay or he was never leaving in the first place, and the whole thing was just a giant fucking work that we all fucking ate up like a fucking beautiful sandwich made at your favorite sandwich shop. Just fucking.
The only one time I doubted it is at the beginning of the show because Theory actually mentioned them by name. So then I was like, they still said Brock Lesnar, so I don't know about this one. That's when I started to believe that it wasn't real.
Well, all I know is when I heard this motherfucker say Goldberg, that's when I was worried legitimately. Like, because before Brock came out, Pat McAfee mentioned Goldberg by name, which is very worrisome because earlier in the night you've been hearing Goldberg is going to fight Roman. Yeah. I was like, oh man, look, they're planting the seed, now gently. And then of course Brock comes out and just steps on that seed and says, no, I'm not going anywhere. So we are going to get Roman versus Brock number 8.
I'd rather that than Goldberg versus.
Maybe that's why they did it, just to fuck with you a little bit. Be like, oh, you fuckers don't want number 8? Okay, fine. Take it from them.
Man, imagine going into SummerSlam and Goldberg has to fill in your number 2 pay-per-view main event now. Has a title match with
imagine someone that's a fucking Brock fan and paid like $8,000 for ringside seats to watch Brock fight, and then it's Goldberg. He'd probably like fucking kill himself.
I was telling Lottie today. I'm like, you know how pissed I would have been.
Oh my
I would have wanted a refund. I would have been like, yo, I don't want to go.
You don't want to see Goldberg live, bro?
No.
Not now. Maybe
what would
a couple years back, maybe.
All right, you've seen it basically now, Dave. You were watching the highlights and Gilch. What do you guys rate in this whole like just last 3-on-3 match and segment?
I skimmed through it. I still positive where Brock came out, so I'm not like I only heard what you guys said.
I gave it a fucking 2.5, bro.
I'm surprised how much time they gave it. They gave it like a good half hour.
Well, like 22 minutes, something like that. But with the commercials, they were still going at it the whole time. I'm sure they put a little extra on after the lights went off on the camera. But
2.5.
What are you rating SmackDown, Gilch, overall? Because it was pretty bad tonight, in my opinion. I mean, there was only a couple of good.
For the whole
spots.
show?
The whole show. The whole show to me was like almost a 1.5 to 2.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I would think.
Mediocre. Like, it definitely wasn't better than AEW, and it definitely wasn't better than Raw.
I'll go with 2. You can talk me down to 1.5 if you have to, but I would go.
No, 2's whatever. Yeah, 2's fair, man, because there was moments that made it funny, but other than that, it was pretty fucking brutal. Next, we're going to go into AEW Rampage real quick, get you the results. The first match of the night was Butcher and Blade versus Hangman Adam Page and John Silver. Hangman in the ring, cleaning house, nice fallaway slam. Very weak clothesline on Butcher that I didn't like from him. Then he makes up for it with a nice clothesline from the top rope to Blade. Now Butcher kicking Hangman's ass all over outside, sending him from apron to barricade. Now in the ring, choking him with a knee to the throat. Back from break, we see Mighty Mouse over there, John Silver, kicking some butt until he is hit with the Doctor Bomb by Blade. And now Blade, for some reason, is just busted open, bleeding everywhere. And this tag team match continues with more teamwork from Butcher and Blade. Now Hangman and Butcher are exchanging clotheslines. Hangman dodges a German, drops Butcher with a nice lariat, setting up for the buckshot. Blade tries to trip Hangman. Silver takes out Blade. Hangman with a very bad boot to Blade. Silver then pushes Butcher into Hangman, who connects with a forearm. Silver then hits a snap German suplex from Johnny, and then Hangman follows us up with a buckshot lariat. I thought it was a good combo. It was the snap German from Johnny followed into like the buckshot lariat. Not a bad little combo. I don't know if they're making them a tag team now, but that was actually the only good spot of the night. 2.5 for me. What do you guys think?
There was a botch by Hangman. I forgot if it was a spinning back fist or if it was just like a standing lariat. But
was it the beginning of the match, like that shitty clothesline?
Yeah, he barely touched him, and he went down. When he got hit, Excalibur actually saved it by saying, "Oh, it was like a blunt force shot, something like that." He said something that kind of saved it a little bit.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking weak.
2.5.
How about you, Dave? Did you watch this match?
Yeah, I saw all of Rampage.
What do you think of it?
It was okay. Like I'm with you with the end. I really liked the ending. You know, with that combo.
Yeah, that was a nice setup. Yeah,
good
that was
setup.
the only that's what made it a 2.5. Otherwise, it was at 1 star for me right there at that point. But the finish saved it.
Yeah, because even to start, like that tag team's kind of awkward. You know,
Yeah, it
Danny
does make sense. That's not his normal tag team partner, and the fact that Hangman's even on Rampage, I don't even want to get into it. That's an hour conversation that I can have.
especially the opening.
He's your
especially
he's
an
your
opening
former
match,
fucking
no-
champion, and he's fighting
No
on fucking
entrances
Rampage.
neither.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
entrance neither. They
Yeah.
just straight up started it. So it was,
nothing.
Well,
This
that's
is
about it
why
too,
I don't
because
like-
It wasn't that great.
This is why I don't like when companies work with like 10 other companies, because then you're losing focus on your homebred guys. Like your Hangman is supposed to be your version of Stone Cold, or your version of Ric Flair, whatever you're trying to make him.
Well, it doesn't help when they only have an hour too. They need to extend
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. Then we get a promo from Wheeler Yuta talking about a car accident Garcia was in. Garcia was talking about being in a wheelchair. His mom had to help him go to the bathroom. He's like, this isn't about wrestling anymore. Basically hyping up their fight at Death Before Dishonor, blah, blah. Then we get a promo from Claudio. Says no one can hold a candle to him in this ring. And he says a world title has eluded him. He says a lot more, but the gist of it is he says he's your new Ring of Honor world champion. We get a shot of Tully Blanchard, and I think one of Gilch's guys over there. There was a bunch of guys in Tully Blanchard Enterprises. Did you guys like this promo?
What, from Claudio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, right?
That's not his strongest suit, and
Yeah.
it's a shame to hear commentators say that this is his first actual attempt at a title. At a title.
Yeah.
And I
it's
was
pretty-
like, really? Like, yeah, I started thinking back, and I was like, man, that's a suck for him, because he's been wrestling a long time. To be from WWE and come to AEW, and you're just challenging now for a heavyweight title, it's not even part of AEW.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, I was a little disappointed with that.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Too many. That's what happens when you have too many cooks in the kitchen. I don't know.
Yeah.
What'd you think of this promo?
Too many,
Gilch?
too
Anything
many
to say
Chiefs,
about
not
it?
enough Indians.
promo under delivered. You need to keep him short and sweet on the mic, and just keep him rolling in the ring.
I would just keep him off the fucking mic and just let him
And-
wrestle.
You know, what's another thing? Why is a Swiss guy named Claudio Castagnoli?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I don't. Know. I think they should just call him Claudio and just try to market
Yeah,
that.
it's like-
Just keep it simple.
Is he Italian or he's Swedish?
I never
Like,
say his
what?
last name because I know I'm gonna say it wrong every fucking time. I don't know what's going on with that.
What do you?
Even him, did you hear him say the name? It's like he slowed down. He was like,
I bet you in like
Claudio
5 in like listen.
Castagnoli.
In a
It's like-
matter of 2 months, we're gonna see him change his gimmick to Giovanni Vinci. Okay, if you don't know who Giovanni Vinci is, then you need to watch NXT because he's very impressive. He was the third member of Gunther and Ludwig's stable in NXT, but now he stayed behind NXT and he's gonna get his singles push. He just beat the shit out of Apollo Crews recently, very convincing.
I was hoping you said Zion, whatever his name.
Oh yeah. Hopefully soon. Then we get a video package. It's a special look at Wardlow. It says he will beat the shit. Specifically, he will beat the shit out of everyone in the locker room, everyone in the AEW locker room, everyone in the Ring of Honor locker room, everyone in the New Japan locker room, everyone in the WWE locker room. Well, he didn't say WWE, but he said every wrestling
meant
promotion. I will beat the shit out of anyone in every single wrestling promotion locker room. I welcome everyone and anyone into Wardlow's world to find out where you stand. Good promo. Short, sweet. How they should be booking Claudio to talk. Short and sweet. Say one line. Like, he should just come on, pick up the mic. I am your next Ring of Honor World Champion. Throw the mic and don't ever say another word. And then just go become the World Champion. And that's it. We get a match now. Dante Martin versus Lee Moriarty. Lee Moriarty wins. That's it. I don't give a fuck. Lee Moriarty beats Dante Martin via roll-up using the ropes in the process. Matty Sydal was pissed and said he would kick Moriarty's ass in the match next week on Rampage. All of this was witnessed by Stokely Hathaway, who has been making overtures toward Moriarty recently on AEW programming. Then we get a video package of Serena Deeb versus Mercedes Martinez, because they're going to have a match that nobody gives a shit about either. Do you guys have a winner for that one? I hope Serena Deeb wins. Fuck Mercedes. I just random. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
Serena, I think she deserves it. at least,
Serena's
'cause
been
she's
putting on bangers
she's
though.
been-
Like actually, she gets in
Yeah.
the ring, she kicks people's asses, even
She
though they're
needs a
always
title.
scrubs. She's still whooping ass, putting submissions,
Am
making
I
bitches.
Am I the only one that was actually semi-excited for the Dante Martin Moriarty match?
Yo, you please, if you have anything, any notes.
No, it was terrible. But I thought that could have been like a sleeper. At least, I mean, two guys that are.
Oh, it
always
was
up
a
for that
sleeper,
one.
all right. It put me in a fucking. I walked out the room. Like I went to the river because it was so hot in my room. It's like a sauna in here, right? The rest of my house has like central, but in this room it doesn't unless the door's open.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I can't leave the door open because I like to do this, you know. And I have
Yeah,
I
I
have
can see
guards
how
up on
so
the
you-
door, so the smoke bounces off there and then goes out the window. So I have to sit in here and sweat like an animal. Trust me, I'm sweating more now than you did when you had the mask on. I promise you that.
That room must be reeking right now. Sheesh.
Nah, I smoke great. I take 2 showers a day, man. What the fuck kind of shit are you saying?
Not you. I'm talking about the room itself with the
Oh, with the
cigarettes.
cigarettes? No, I put candles every night.
Oh, okay.
Try to balance it out, man. You got to do something.
That
And
shit is
I,
the
obviously, the only thing I don't do is I don't scrub the walls.
The
What?
viewers want to know what candle scents do you use?
Pumpkin spice mostly. Sometimes,
Not like mint eucalyptus.
Nah, once in a while I'll put like the Angel's Harvest or Mayflower Strawberry or
Purple haze.
something. Yeah, a little cookie monster. Sometimes I get the special ones that smell like they're like Oreos or fucking cotton candy. I love the cotton candy candles. Maybe the best ones in the world. Big fan of cotton candy candles. Anybody out there that sells cotton candy candles, you can pay me and I'll sell them for you on this show.
It's so stupid.
I'll tell people that you have the best cotton candy candle
Brought
ever.
to you by Yankee Candle.
You can't live without this candle in your life today. This candle will change the way you wake up and the way you go to sleep every day. And what's better than that? Nothing. Nothing. All right, anyway, we're going to match now. Dr. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter defeated Sky Blue and Ashley Diambosi. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I think
That's
that
it.
match sucked.
Although I did like
It's
Britt
so
Baker's
quick,
new
though.
video package entrance. She looks really... She's one of the best women wrestlers they have. I'll give it to her. She's awesome.
Who?
Britt Baker. DMD. DMD. Very impressive.
I was actually a little excited to see the girl Ashley because she actually had put on a good match at the Six Flags Northeast Wrestling event that I went to.
Nice.
Yeah, with the guy Flip Gordon. Same thing. I think it was like a mixed tag match. I think it was. Oh, you know what it was? It was Flip Gordon and the girl Ashley versus Sammy and Ty.
That's what's
And
up.
yeah, and she put on a pretty good match. Didn't really get to showcase anything at all tonight.
I got clips and highlights of the match here and there. From what I saw, Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker basically beat the shit out of Sky Blue and Ashley. It was just a squash. Hayter always looks good, in my opinion. I've seen her have mostly good matches for the most part. She's pretty good too. Britt Baker, though, really impressed me on Wednesday night on Dynamite, just shutting down Thunder Rosa. Like, just shutting her down. Like, bad. Did you see that part, Dave?
Yeah.
It was pretty.
I still hate the thunderstorm bullshit.
Yeah. No,
Wish they
you're
could
right.
just Stop it.
They're just trying to sell merch.
Yeah,
It's a
so-
fucking cash grab. Next, we get the best moment of the night, which was the rap battle between Max Caster. Obviously, he won the rap battle. But him and Anthony Bowens then got beat down by the Gun Club to end the segment. I actually thought Billy Gunn's son was doing pretty good, too, in the beginning when they were... I was like, wow, he's actually trying to rap, But obviously, Max Caster fucking murdered him. But,
Yeah,
that's
he
what
did
he
on
does.
Mikel Pfeiffer at the end.
He fucking murdered him, man. Did you guys catch this segment, and what'd you think of it? Somebody go first. It doesn't matter.
Since I'm a rap head, I listen to a lot of rap music. Not for nothing. Whatever his Billy Gunn's son's name is, he did a lot better than I expected. I thought he was gonna be terrible. So I give it to him. I'm pretty sure somebody wrote his raps. I'm pretty sure he didn't write his raps, but the delivery was there. It was funny. I didn't like the beginning part because he kind of cut off Max Caster when he was doing his rhymes, so I didn't like it. Like it didn't go to tradition because I actually watch battle rapping, but it was good all in all. I liked the little things they said, about how Billy was one time the one, and
yeah, that was a good one.
I like how at the end he said, and he brought back the old school and said, "And I got 2 words for you, suck it."
Yeah.
there's little things that I like about it. The things that Max said too that was kind of funny that stood out. Um, I was confused, and no offense to anybody, but I thought they were both gay. I guess it's not. I guess it's just Bowens that's gay, because they were talking about Max Caster messing around with girls. So I was confused in the beginning. I was like, wait, what? I thought he was gay too. So I guess I got that wrong. So that was funny. You know, that whole little thing about, you know, who can lick better and stuff like that. That was all funny. So I liked it. It was enjoyable. I don't know the whole little Scrappy thing, why they brought little Scrappy, but at least he got hit in the thing, so that was funny.
I thought the best part of the night when Billy Gunn was just chucking people out of the fucking ring like fucking nothing, like just making people
Billy
fly.
Gunn like went crazy at the end. Like, he was like, "You're a piece of shit. Get out of my ring."
That skinny dude got fucking launched, bro. It looked like he got launched, bro.
But his sons, like, they need work, bro.
Yo,
like,
son, let me tell you right now,
not
Billy
that good,
Gunn,
man.
bro, he looks like he could beat the fuck out of anybody on that roster in a real fight. Like,
He was never this big. Never
dude,
this
he
big.
is
No, he wasn't,
a
no.
fucking animal. He looks like the living embodiment of, like, the Ultimate Warrior right now, even, like, the way he's in shape. It's crazy, bro. He's ripped. He looks
Here's
like...
the question. He's an employee, right? He's not really a performer per se.
Bro!
Is he like subject to like the same, you know, rules with performance enhancing stuff and stuff like that? Because
No, I don't think so. But no, he
I don't think
still
so.
wrestles.
Nah.
But no, it don't even matter. There's no rules over there, bro. They're talking about smoking dope on fucking TV tonight. Like, you
Yeah,
know.
word. He said, I was shocked with that one.
Yeah,
too.
I
Like,
was shocked with that one too. I wanted to just bring that
like,
up. But
what?
overall, it was better than I expected it to be because I thought it was going to be just like a weird thing. I didn't even know who half the people in the fucking ring were. I guess they're just part of the little clique or friends or whatever. But
Yeah.
it was still good. Made Max Caster look good and it actually made the Gun Boys look good. So at the end of the day, they both got over, I think, a little bit.
So, what? Just funny question. Which was better, this or the Usos versus New Day?
Usos versus New Day, without a doubt. Yeah, that was great. That was great. The first one they ever did, where they were like going
With
in,
Wale?
he bring up like Paige's sex tape and all that shit. Like, yo,
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. Come on now, come on. That's
there
years.
were a lot of people in the ring for that one, right? I remember that one.
Yeah. That was good
Yeah,
too.
that's what Wale was the one that.
That was actually good. The all four guys killed it. They were going
He
personal.
said, "Don't get all X-rated like your boy here." I think it was the
Xavier
line.
Woods.
Yeah. Fucking killed it, man.
Yeah.
Fucking killed it. And then we get the main event of the night, which is Jay Lethal. He's defeating Christopher Daniels in the main event. Afterwards, Daniels was beaten up by Jay Lethal, Santam Singh, and Sanjay Dutt. Lethal takes on Samoa Joe this Saturday at Death Before Dishonor for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Whoop the fucking do. Is anybody watching this Sunday? If I watch, it's going to be for one match, and that's the FTR match.
Isn't it tomorrow? I thought it was tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. You watching that
Yeah.
shit?
I'll watch the main event.
The main event's Claudio.
No, I thought it was Lethal and Samoa.
No.
Oh, it's not? Oh, so then that's the match I want to see, Lethal and Samoa.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what's going to happen.
Maybe I'll watch the Claudio match just to see if he wins, but...
I'm a Daniel Garcia fan, so I would like to see him get the belt off of Wheeler Useless.
There's a small chance I might do live play-by-play commentary on this, depending on what my cousin wants to do after we wrap up the birthday party, because I'm having a big shindig here tomorrow with the family. I got family coming over from all over for the little man's birthday party. Coco Melon themed, of course.
Go, Melon!
Yeah, I got to wake up early and do a bunch of decorations, so we're going to be ending this show here. Do you guys have any final thoughts? Did you want to grade Rampage? To me, Rampage gets less exciting every fucking week. The only thing I want to talk about real quick, if we can, is the return of Kenny Omega. I heard it's coming sooner than later. I heard he's going to have a match with the Young Bucks at the next pay-per-view, a 3-on-3. And I also heard that Tony Khan took a shot at Vince McMahon by saying that he is now the longest-running CEO of a wrestling company.
Yeah.
I don't even see how that works. How is he the longest?
Like, because right now, active longest tenure of a CEO in charge of a wrestling company is what he's saying.
I guess.
But in my opinion,
I love Tony Khan, but
in my opinion, I think that's pretty stupid because, in my opinion, Stephanie, Shane, and Triple H, I don't care what their title's called, they're all like CEOs. They've been there.
Yeah. Originally, I liked it. I was like, oh, what a troll. And then I thought about it again, and I said, you had a chance there to kind of go in with that tweet and give like a whole best of wishes to Vince McMahon, pioneer, yada yada. I know their relationship. Well, they don't have a relationship. I know their relationship in the media when he goes. I mean, Vince don't speak, but Khan's always making like remarks. I thought that was a little out of touch there, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't like it neither, and I like Tony Khan, but I felt like in this circumstance, he needed to know his role. This is Vince McMahon. If it's not for Vince McMahon, probably AEW won't even exist. So
that's 100% the smartest thing you've ever said.
And really just appreciate and say, you know what, I might be in this situation, but Vince McMahon is what made wrestling. He's the one who put wrestling and made it to what it is today. So I need to give my homage. So 100%. I didn't appreciate that.
I agree with you, but I gotta go. My cousin is here, the guy that sings the song that you're all about to fucking hear in 2 seconds.
He's gonna take us out live?
Yeah, maybe he can sing it live. We might go live tomorrow for play-by-play commentary if I get him fucking drunk enough. But we'll see what happens. We're going to have a good time tomorrow. You guys all have a good weekend. Have a fantastic weekend. You might see me live tomorrow night for the commentary. Otherwise, we'll see you back for Monday Night Raw. This has been Wrestling with Savage. Thank you so much for watching, Dave. Gilch, shout out to Jay for not being here. Hope you're having fun. Don't drink too much. Get home safe. Everybody have a good weekend. Peace.
Happy birthday, little man.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Bronson, you live at the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.